cancer. It's not a solution to world peace. It's not even a well-installed sprinkler system. It's a song. And this song changed my life. Diametrically from the direction I was going. It took me as I was going one way and said, no, not so fast, you're going this way. And I fought it every step of the way. The song was written under duress. I didn't want to write it. Eric Lone and I were in the middle of 8 weeks of feuding and not speaking because of some drama that came down as I was being asked to leave a band we were in together. I played full Marlon Brando and said, you should have looked out for me, Charlie. You should have looked out for me. You were my brother. Because I took it that way, we stopped speaking. And after 8 weeks of not talking, he calls me up one day and says, hey, let's write a song. Now, I was out of this band. I was no longer doing music. I'd quit music. I had essentially retired. I was 31 years old and I was done because nothing had happened. I'd had a couple of little tiny snaps of success. And then it was over. And it had actually been over even though I was working all the time. We were getting nowhere. 7 years. In the meantime, I started a career as a copywriter and art director in a small advertising agency owned by my uncle. I didn't want that, but that's what I had. And the way I thought at the time is everybody has to face this at some point in their life, putting their dreams away to be practical, to make a living, and to get on with the business of living. Eric, for his part, calls me up and says, let's write a song. And I thought, what an enormous waste of time. To sit around writing a song that no one will hear, with people that don't really want to work with me anyway. To sit there and dangle this carrot of an illusion in front of myself. But I also knew that if I didn't do it, I was going to sink deeper into this hole of despair I dug for myself as I was succeeding financially and had a career in front of me that I wanted no part of. So I sucked it up and said, okay, let's write a damn song. And in 90 minutes, we wrote this song. Having no idea what would happen to it, having no idea that 35 years down the road, millions upon millions of people would know this song by heart. Millions upon millions of people would make bug eyes when they would find you wrote that. Do you know that I dedicated that song to my open parenthesis, sister, brother, father, mother, child, school teacher, scoutmaster, and parenthesis. When they led me out of the open parenthesis, darkness, despair, madness, into marriage, into childbirth, into a whole new life. I had no idea what the song even could mean. I just knew that if I didn't do it, I was going to take one more step into that dark hole that I was digging for myself as I was succeeding in my day job. So we got together and we wrote this in 90 minutes. Now, it's not like a great ray of light came down from the heavens and went, oh, you've written a wonderful song. It's going to change your life permanently. You can go back to your high school reunion and say hi. Someday you'll even be on TV. We just knew we'd done something. We were pals again. We started getting together every week to write. No reason. No reason. I can't believe that we even did it because there was no reason. So Eric starts taking the tape to executives, to publishing companies. We start giving it to artists that we knew. It started getting passed to the friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. And all of them said, no, there's nothing here. It's kind of sappy, and the demo really sucks. Until one day, about 5 months after we wrote it, we get a phone call from a guy who says, I have an idea. Come talk to me. He didn't tell us what his idea was. We made a handshake deal with him. And 1 week later, he called up and said, Pat Benatar's going to record this. And we went, what? I think Eric threw up. I think I soiled myself. Might be the other way around. And then 5 months after that, it came out. 13 months after we wrote it. 5 and 5 is 10. U.S. schools. 13 months after we wrote it, it came out. Entered the charts at 45, climbed into the top 10 in about 4 weeks, spent 20 weeks in the top 40. And we were on our way. We were these unknown guys with day jobs who suddenly were hit songwriters. At 31 and 32 years old. I tell this long story lately. It's a little different every night. No, the facts aren't different. What I choose to share is different because this isn't from the script. It blows my mind that I even took that writing session. It blows my mind that he even picked up the phone in the state we were in to say, hey man, let's do this. I learned more about conciliation and forgiveness in that one phone call than I could have ever learned before, and maybe even since. Because he had the balls to do it. And I somehow, and I have no idea how or from where, had the good sense of not telling me to go stick it, which is what I wanted to do. I say these things these days because it's really dawned on me, in the last 2 years in particular, if I had stood on my pride and my anger and my bitterness, I wouldn't be here now. Experiences, friendships, music that I'd come to cherish would never have happened. Baba wouldn't know you. Paul Brown, I wouldn't know you. Paul Wiltberger. You'd be driving Alice Paul around. There are people in this room that I'd come to know year after year after year after year, and it wouldn't have happened. That sliding doors moment that I still get blown away by when it occurred to me, I didn't want to say yes. I wanted to say no. I have no idea where faith comes from. I certainly have no idea where good decisions come from. I think I have learned, at the end of the day, do what you must, do what you love. And make your heart sing, no matter what the cost. Do your day jobs. Support your family. Live up to your responsibilities. But do not put away that notion of what's in the deepest part of you. To stick it in a drawer because you think you're being responsible. Be responsible, but be responsible to whatever it is that moves you inside, because without it, we're walking the road plaza. None of this matters. When you're at that moment of pride and weirdness and anger and just resentment, and someone calls up and says, come on, take a chance. Shut the fuck up and take a chance. 20 times I tried to tell you, 20 times I cried alone. Always I'm surprised. advice, how will you cut my feelings to the bone? Don't wanna leave you, baby, just wanna break the ice. Do I look silly to you when I yield to your advice? When you say we belong to the light, we belong to the thunder, we belong to the sound of the words we've both fallen under. Whatever we deny or embrace, always up a banner. We belong together. Si acaso no lo sabes, te aseguro que es verdad. El cariño que es sincero no se apaga con crueldad. Olvidas lo que fuimos y desprecias lo más fiel. Juntitos pretendimos que la luna era de miel. Junto a ti, solo es mi anhelo. Everybody sing with me. Junto a ti, te arrojado el cielo. No importa el porvenir si sufrir, es mi triste destino. Junto a ti hasta el fin del camino. Still, then and now, after 30 years, the Spanish words still mean that there is no love that is greater than that between a true-hearted gentleman and his chosen one. Where?
El camino.
Where?
In the back of El Camino.
They got a really, really big one in East Lansing last night where GM is. El Camino! I don't even play Dearborn. Four guys will go, oh no man, I like the ranchero, hold up. Close your eyes and try to sleep now. Close your